made by newspapers, by columnists and wardens, by men who watch from distance through their comfortable cordons of safety, gave it syllables and pressed it into archetype. But what they named was something older, something born from the prototype. Of streets that didn't run the precincts when the darkness came for dinner. Streets that learned to make their own arrangements with the winter of neglect. The gangster isn't genre, isn't Hollywood mythology. He's the inevitable conclusion of a broken sociology. The government that failed its obligation left a vacancy in nature, as it always does, abhors that complacency. Filled the space with something feral and self-organized and breathing. Call it what you want, the block still needed someone in that seething hunger for a structure where no structure came, that summoned me out of the same pavement that your city planners couldn't see. Gangster, not the word I chose, the word the world assigned to the man who filled the vacuum that the system left behind. I'm the residue of everything your institutions didn't find. The time, the will, the wherewithal to serve the undermined. Paving scripture written in a language chords can't read. The gangster is the answer to the question who will lead. When the ones appointed plant the flag and let the people bleed. I learned the vernacular of corners before I learned the classroom. Read the hieroglyphics of the block before I read an heirloom. Text the street was my curriculum. Its faculty was scarred men who taught in the dialect of consequence. Not charmed men tenured in the theory, but men who'd been the theory proven true by living, who had passed through every serum of the city's worst and emerged with something aberrational, a knowledge that no institution makes vocational. I rose through that curriculum with ruthless dedication, graduated into rooms that required a different education than the one the block provided. Learned to synthesize the raw intelligence of survival with the architecture of the laws. Blind spots the interstices where the gangster earns his doctorate, in the only school that issues diplomas made of consequence. Gangster, not the word I chose, the word the world assigned to the man who filled the vacuum that the system left behind. I'm the residue of everything your institutions didn't find. The time, the will, the wherewithal to serve the undermined. Scripture written in a language chords can't read. The gangster is the answer to the question who will lead. When the ones appointed plant the flag and let the people bleed. Says I was born corrupt, that the wickedness was innate, that the gangster is a deviation from the pure and the neonatal state of innocence. But I was born the same as every senator, the same unfurnished hunger, the same uncharted interior. The difference was the topography that hunger learned to navigate. There's a paved road to mine and something harder to articulate, but both of us are running the same fundamental operation. Research, acquisition, territory, the perpetuation of a name and a dominion. One wears silk, one wears the street, one signs a bill, one makes a call. Both men are replete with the same animal, the same primordial drive for standing in the room. The only difference is the branding, but I won't romanticize the weight of what this world has cost. The ones I couldn't shield, the ones the current took the loss. Young men who came to me with something undiminished in their bearing, who left a life in ways that had no ceremony and no caring crowd. The gangster's ledger has two columns and the second one is heavier by far. By every name the pavement beckoned into something that consumed them, and I carry that without revision, without the comfort of a narrative that softens the incision. I am what the city made and what the city needed, and what the city used and what the city never heeded. When it came to counting what the use and luxury cost, the gangster is the invoice voice for everything the city lost.